What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go with my WWE Raw review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now Monday Night Raw, I'm gonna say it was just a decent show. So we go right into the show. Then, now, forever together, the WWE video leads us into the show. Alright, WWE Raw kicks off with the Judgment Day walking down to the ring. Reviee says last week AJ found out what Mommy had known all along, and that is that the Judgment Day, they run Monday Night Raw. She says another thing that AJ found out was that Dominic Mysterio is all man. Alright, Finn Balor gets on the microphone and says and prays and perhaps one of the greatest matches of all time. AJ went 1-on-1 against Dominic, and the phenomenal AJ Styles crumbled under the pressure against Dominic Mysterio. Damian Priest says that. Damian Priest says, and that brings them to his favorite part of the night. That is when everyone rises. He begins to tell the crowd to rise and show respect to the greatest luchador in the history of this business, Dominic Mysterio. The crowd boos. Dominic Mysterio says the Judgment Day are the only ones that ever believe in him. And last week he proved all of his haters, and that was wrong when he beat AJ Styles clean in the middle of the ring. Of the ring, he says he did it because he is built differently. The more he thinks about it, he is this generation Eddie Guerrero, and the crowd boos. So we go to Dominic says Eddie was his generation. Dominic Mysterio. Last week, what he did to AJ Styles was just a small taste of what the Judgment Day and now comes to OC. AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Karl Anderson walk down to the ring. AJ Styles tells Mysterio to shut up. This is Charlotte, North Carolina, and they know good wrestling when they see it. And Dominic is not it. He wants to compete. He wants to compare himself to Eddie Guerrero. He is this generation. James Ellsworth, Luke Gallows says Jimmy no chin and laughs as the OC enters the ring. All 7 of them are face to face. AJ Styles tell Dominic still they will come a time where he won't be able to hide behind the Judgment Day. Finn tells AJ that he is the one hiding in the club right now. The club that he started ever since he left the club and move on. Everyone who welcome after him is living off his legacy. Finn Balor says today the Judgment Day are in town. Step up and get pinned down. Anderson tells Balor it's time to remind everyone why Karl Anderson is the toughest man in the building to clear the ring and have this match right now. Alright, so we get Finn Balor versus Karl Anderson. This was a pretty good match. The bell rings, we are underway. A headlock by Anderson as Finn Balor is thrown to the ropes and a shoulder tackle by Finn Balor. He laughs, but Karl Anderson with a uppercut and Finn Balor to the outside of the ring. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Finn Balor with a chop to the chest in the corner of the ring. Finn Balor runs towards Anderson, but Anderson with a kick onto Balor's knee. Anderson kicks Balor in the left knee several times. He wraps Balor left knee in between the second rope and the corner and kicks it as Finn Balor falls onto the ring apron. Anderson with a dragon screw on into the second rope. He goes for the cover, but Finn Balor kicks out. Anderson with a leg lock, but Finn Balor kicks Anderson in the face with his right foot. A snap mirror by Finn Balor, followed by a right hand to the neck of the head. A headlock Balor uh, in the middle of the ring. Anderson gets to his feet, but Balor with a neck breaker and goes for the cover, but Anderson kicks out. Balor with an elbow to the shoulder and another headlock. Finn Balor throws Anderson to the corner, but Anderson kicks him away. A clothesline by Anderson, followed by a spinebuster. He goes for the cover, but Balor kicks out. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Anderson with a running powerbomb. He goes for the cover, but Finn Balor kicks out. A running uppercut by Anderson. He puts Balor on his shoulders, but Finn Balor lands on his feet and slams Anderson into the mat. He goes for the cover, but Anderson kicks out. Finn Balor stomps on Anderson as the Judgment Day to the chest, but Anderson with an uppercut. Anderson climbs the second rope. Finn Balor goes for a kick, but Anderson catches his leg and kicks him away. Anderson with a leg breaker off the second rope. He goes for the cover. And he goes for the cover, but Balor kicks out. Anderson runs to the ropes, but Balor with a sling blade. Finn Balor with a shotgun drop kick. Finn Balor climbs to the top rope, but Anderson gets up and right hand slows Balor. Anderson climbs the top rope in a superplex. He goes for the cover, and Dominic Mysterio gets on the apron and distracts the referee. AJ trips Dominic up and right hand by Damian Priest grabs AJ and throws him into the I'm sorry, not barbecue, but barricade. And over the announcer table. Gallows throws Damian Priest into the barricade. Reviee pushes Gallows into the ring post and body slams him on the outside of the ring. In the ring, Anderson picks Finn Balor up as Mysterio gets in the ring. Reviee with a low blow with the referee distracted. Finn Balor goes for a cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Finn Balor. This was a pretty good match. We see a clip of last week's Raw involving The Miz and Johnny Gargano. We cut backstage as Johnny Gargano walk up and The Miz interrupts him. Miz asks him what Johnny Gargano knows, and Johnny says the Miz knows what he knows. He tells Miz to stop lying and tell people the truth. Miz says he is not lying, and that Johnny is saying. The Miz says he is not lying, and Johnny is using. Huh? Sorry. Lying lying, and that Johnny is using his name for clickbait. Miz says it's going down to the ring as he storms out. Okay, commercial break. The show Dale Earnhardt and the Miz is in the ring. He says to get the camera off Dale. He can beat him with his Tesla. He says Johnny Gargano is right. He has been keeping a secret, but first a lunatic shows up to Raw and gets carried away by security. The very next week, he shows up and kidnaps him. After that, he repeatedly attacks and stalks him, and he finds himself walking up in situations he does not want to talk about. Miss says, yeah, Miss says the reason why that lunatic targeted him was because of his mind, not some Hannibal lecture, but his knowledge and resume is parallel par, parallel when he chooses to give a selfie act and share his expertise with an up and coming superstar who shall not be named. Now could not stand that he chose Tommaso Ciampa. He sat at home, jobless, and thought that Tommaso stole the opportunity he thought he deserved. He tells everyone if if they see Tommaso to let him know. Out comes Gargano, who says, "We all know that it's not true." He says the Miz that Tommaso is not missing. He just texted him a few minutes ago. He is actually injured. Miz is a huge liar. Gargano tells Gargano gets in the ring and says if he wants Gargano and Dexter out of his life, he has to tell the truth, or what is going on to happen. He said, I'm sorry, he has a whistle, he has to whistle, and he is not afraid to blow it. The fans cheer Gargano as the Miz raise his hand. Miz says he has been telling nothing but the truth. Outcomes are true, singing and dancing. He tells the crowd to make some noise. R-Truth tells the Miz, he said he wants to tell the truth and that he is here. The Miz is confused. Gargano says our truth is the real truth. Miz asks him if he ate too much crappy Carolina comfort food. Our truth says he is not going to walk. He's not going to walk down on their mac and cheese. Miz says maybe he is the idiot for thinking that North Carolina can handle his reasons. Archer says this one thing to drag him down and not tell him this big secret, but he will not talk down on his hometown macaroni and cheese. Okay, let's move on. Archer asked the crowd if he should give Miz a good old fashioned beating. Miz says they aren't fighting. Gargano tells him he knows Dexter was deflated his balls. He did not know he had none left. Miz says he wants truth. Gargano and Truth tells him he can handle the truth and jinx each other. So we go to commercial break. So we get the Miz versus R-Truth. This was a solid match. Back film commercial, the bell rings, we are underway. The Miz attacks R-Truth from behind, and as he stomps on him, he goes for a right hand, but R-Truth blocks it. He runs to the ropes, but Miz moves out of the way, and he kicks R-Truth in the face. A kick to the back of the head, back to the back of the head by Miz. A headlock by Miz, but R-Truth gets to his feet, elbows to the midsection, followed by a kick to the face. R-Truth with a sharpshooter, not sharpshooter, R-Truth with a shoulder tackle, and he slams the Miz onto the mat. R-Truth goes for the five knuckle shuffle, but Miz with a kick. Miz says he has master balls. Miz looks to the crowd, and someone is wearing black hoodie and black gloves, and it is attended as that distracted Miz. R-Truth rolls him up and gets the pin. The winner of the match, R-Truth. The person in the hoodie lifts the hoodie, and it's Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano who smiles. We cut backstage with Kathy. Kathy Kelly, who is with Candice LeRae. She says that she did not know what to expect. One night she is on NXT, then she is with Gargano. It's been expanding their family, and now she is Gargano. She is on Raw. She says she got support from a lot of women, like Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Bianca Belair. Um, in the in comes Damage Control. She tells her who cares. They didn't see Asuka or Alexa here. They put them on the shelf like they did to Becky Lynch. Candice Ray says that Ill is not trustworthy. Dakota Kai is spiteful and it's spiteful. And where was I? Candice says that Ill is not trustworthy. Dakota Kai is spiteful, and Bailey is not a woman's champion. Bailey gets up and says she is not the champion. Yeah, but that Candice has no friends here. Yeah, but that Candice has no friends here to help her as the camera falls, and we hear a lot of yelling. Okay, so we go to commercial break. Matt Riddle is backstage and in comes Alliance. Riddle apologized for last week as he placed the tambourine. Alliance says he is a serious artist. The people love to see him perform. He has a long history of being interrupted. He knows he and Ezekiel were close, and he will let what happened last week slide. But if he is, but if they are a band, and if they are called Blink 180s and Shush. Otis is. I'm sorry. Otis says he preferred if Elias would shave his beard and pretend to be his brother. Elias says he and Riddle are not a team, and he just got interrupted. He challenged Otis and tells him to find out way and WWE stand for walk with Elias. He says Otis eats piece of crap like him for breakfast. Riddle says Otis eats pieces of crap for breakfast. A line from Happy Gilmore. Okay. Austin Theory versus Mustafa Ali. I'm gonna say this match right here. This match right here was decent for what it was. Out comes Seth Rollins wearing a neon yellow suit before the match. The bell rings. We are underway. Theory pushes Ali down. The Theory with a headlock as he sends Ali in the ropes, and Theory with a shoulder block. Theory with a shoulder tackle, and what was I? With a shoulder block. With a shoulder tackle who in the corner, followed by left hands. When he sends Ali to the ropes and a knee to the midsection, he goes for the cover, but Ali kicks out. Theory throws Ali to the ropes, but Ali with a hurricanrana. Ali with a right hand as he plays Theory to the top rope. Ali gets Mustafa Ali gets on the top rope as Theory pushes him down, but Ali lands on his feet. Theory jumps in Ali and hits him with a dry kick. Theory rolls to the outside of the ring. Ali on the ring apron as Theory trips him and slams Ali face first on the announcer table. So we go to commercial break. Bathroom commercial. Theory throws Ali back into the ring. Theory grabs his cell phone and he goes to take a selfie. But Ali drop kicks Theory off the ring. Er, Apron and the outside of the ring. Ali climbs to the top in a 450 splash onto Theory on the outside. Ali throws Theory back into the ring. Right hands by Ali, followed by a chop to the chest. Ali with a kick to the face, followed by a neck breaker. He goes for the cover, but Theory kicks out. Ali with a super kick. Ali climbs the second rope, and Theory with a jumping DDT. He goes for the cover, but Theory kicks out. Ali climbs to the top rope. He jumps as Theory moves out of the way, but Ali lands on his feet. Ali goes for a DDT, but Theory catches Ali and drop kicks Ali next first onto the knees. Theory lifts Ali up and uh, lifts Ali up, but Ali land on his feet and hits him with a backstabber. Ali climbs the top rope, but Seth Rollins gets in the ring and distracts the referee. Theory kicks the top rope and he hits all Ali with the A town and he goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Austin Theory. Now I must say this match was decent. Decent match. After the match, Rollins throws Ali to the outside of the ring. Rollins throws Ali over the barricade onto the timekeeper's area. Rollins throws Ali into TV equipment and he tells Ali he does not belong in his WWE for a security to throw him out. Seth Rollins grabs his United States title and walks up the ramp. He celebrates as Ali attacks Rollins. He throws he throws him into the Raw set as barricade. Stupid. That was a um this feud between I don't know why Seth Rollins attacked Ali. That's all I was trying to say. All right. We cut backstage as Gargano is walking in comes Miz. He tells Gargano he deceived him as Gargano tells him to deceive the both of us. Miz walks away and comes JBL and Baron Corbin. JBL tells him that when he wants and sees Hall of Famer, he stops and respects him. If this was the Attitude Era, Gargano would be carrying his bag. Gargano says he has 8 years old during the Attitude Era. He shakes JBL's hand and tells him he has the Mike MC Hammer pants. He looks like it. Where was I? He said, look, he looks at Baron Corbin and asks what his name is. If it is Happy or King. JBL tells Gargano that the modern day wrestling god will be him up tonight. So we go to commercial break. Yeah, we go to commercial break. We get Omos accompanied by MVP versus Four Jobs. I did not care about this match. This match was god awful. On SmackDown, Omos and Braun Strowman went face to face for the first time, and Braun was thrown out of the ring like a child. Strowman is one of the biggest and meanest big men ever. MVP looks at the four guys in the ring and asks them if that happened to Braun. What chance do they have tonight? Braun Strowman says Omos has 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 a first like a Christmas ham. He tells them that he respects their ambition and he applauds their courage. And he asks them if they have a good health, a good health insurance plan. He tells Braun after crown jewel. There will only be one monster in WWE, and that will be Omos. The bell rings and we are underway. Omos throws one of them across the ring. Shoulder tackle by Omos. He chokeslams one of them. Three kicks. No, I'm sorry, not three. Three of them attack Omos, and he pushes them all the way from the apron. I'm sorry, not from the apron. All the way from him. A big boot by Omos. He slams one of them into the top ropes, followed by a big boot, Omos with a big splash in the corner. Almost place one of them. He placed one. The job. I'm sorry. Almost placed one of the jobbers on the top of the other one. He put his foot on the top of them and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Omos. I did not really care about this match. Elias will be in action against Chad Gable next. Commercial break. This is Mike Ted to see Ted Esco tagging in the and to continue the Raw recap. Thank you to Roy Nimber for picking it up for the next half. Alright, so we get Chad Gable versus Elias. Alright, I'm gonna say this match was um pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, the bell rings and they approach each other. Gable tees a takedown and Elias just fall. Gable hooks a side headlock and laughs. Gable takes him down. It says Gable takes him down. Where was I? There, hold on. I found it. Hold on. I found it. It says right here. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me start them. Chad Gable versus Otis. I'm sorry. Chad Gable coming by Otis versus Elias. This match was fine for what it was. The bell rings and they approach each other. Gable tees a takedown and Elias just fall. Gable hooks a side headlock and laughs. Gable takes him down with a headlock. Takeover, but Elias fights up. Elias hits a headlock takeover, but Gable soon fights up and whips him off. Elias hits a shoulder tackle and apply a chin lock. Gable fights up, so Elias takes him down a few times and shoots the shooter. Elias goes for a backslide pin, but able to get out. Elias fights back with a vertical suplex for a 2 count. Elias hits the ropes, but Otis pulls the top rope down and to knock Elias out of the ring. Otis calls Elias a terrible athletic. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Elias attempting a superplex, but Gable fights him off. Gable connects with a flying headbutt for a near fall. Gable gets Elias to his feet, but Elias runs wild on him. Elias asks the crowd who wants to walk with him. Otis gets on an apron to distract him. And Gable soon takes him down with a tackle. Uh, I'm sorry. Elias counters the ankle lock into a roll up for a 2 count. Gable hits an impressive modifier dominator for a near fall. Gable goes to the top row for a moonsault, but he lands on his feet. However, Elias needs him in the face on the way down. Elias picks up a near fall. The winner, I'm sorry, Elias goes outside for a moment and sidesteps Otis, who goes into the ring post. Elias knocks Gable back and hits Drift away for the win. The winner of the match, Elias. This match was fine for what it was. Elias is bleeding from the head. Otis blindsides him, so Matt Riddle runs down to save him. Riddle gets Gable with a bro to sleep and gets Otis out of the ring. Riddle hits a springboard floating road and wipes out Alpha Academy and then checks on the lights. Replay are showing a Rhea Ripley giving Luke Gallows a body slam on the floor earlier tonight. Those he are talking backstage like those he are talking backstage. Luke Gallows says he's great with women and has an idea. AJ Styles and Carl Anderson uh, agree that Gallows is horrible with women. WWE Hall of Famer JBL makes his way to the ring. Commercial break. We go back to the trainer's room where Carlos and AJ Styles are. Luke Gallows walks in holding his groin and takes Anderson ice pack. Rhea Ripley gives him a low blow. So we go to it says JBL is in the ring and says Med Decor City is the norm in Charlotte. Their football team is 2-5. They took the goat of all goats and made Michael Jordan a loser. They're going to witness greatness in Ron Corbin. He is the modern day wrestling god. So we go to JBL Jones commentary. So we get Baron Corbin versus Johnny Gargano. And this match, I'm gonna say this match was pretty good. Yeah, this match is good. I'm just gonna say this match is good. Alright. Baron Corbin shows Johnny Gargano, but Gargano charges him and punches away at him. Johnny Gargano rolls him up for a 2 count. Rolls him up, 2 count and gets him out of the ring. Gargano connects with a suicide dive and gets him in the ring. Gargano shoulders him and goes for a slingshot, but Corbin punches him in the face. Gargano falls to the floor. Corbin goes outside and lifts him up. Corbin drives Gargano spine into the ring post. Corbin gets Gargano in the ring and gets inside Corbin. Knees Gargano in the midsection and whips him harder into the corner. And Corbin needs Gargano in the midsection, whips him hard into the corner. Corbin hits a corner clothesline and talks some trash to the crowd. Corbin punches Gargano in the face and goes for a back suplex, but Gargano punches him and gets out of it. Corbin knocks Gargano into the ropes, but Gargano fights back. Gargano drop kicks Corbin out of the ring. Gargano gets on the apron and kicks Corbin. Gargano dives, but Corbin catches him and slams him into the table. Corbin high fives JBL. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Corbin punching away at Gargano, but Corbin puts him in a torture rack and hits a net breaker for a near fall. The crowd chants, "You can't wrestle." Gargano knocks Corbin away and sends him shoulder first into the ring post. Gargano punches away at Corbin, but Corbin shoves him off. Gargano takes him down and hits an enziguri. Gargano hits a double knee to the face, followed by a bulldog. Gargano knocks him back and hits a slingshot spear for a near fall. Corbin grabs him by the throat and Gargano gets away. Gargano dives at him, but Corbin catches him and hits fall away slam. Corbin talks a lot of trash. Gargano fights back with a perfect pin for a 2 count. Gargano strikes away at him and hits the ropes. But Corbin comes back with a deep 6 for a near fall. Corbin puts Gargano on the top rope and punches away at him. Gargano jumps over Corbin and super kicks him for a near fall. Gargano goes for a suicide dive, but Corbin catches him and bounces him off the commentary table. Corbin clears the commentary table. Gargano super kicks Corbin and sidesteps him, but Corbin hits hits the ring steps hard. Gargano gets on the commentary table and looks at JBL. Gargano puts JBL cowboy hat on, which discussed the Hall of Famer. Gargano then dives off with the count table and his Corbin with a torpedo. Corbin on the floor. Gargano puts the hat on back on and kicks Corbin. JBL sweeps the feet. Corbin gets Gargano with the end of days for a win. The winner of the match, Baron Corbin. I must say this match was good. Match was good. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair is being interviewed by Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly. Bianca Belair says she's held this women's division for held the women's division down for a year. This is bigger than anything. This is about payback. Bailey has taken out all her friends. Tonight, she's not stopping until Bailey is left with nothing. We take a look at the Brock Lesnar / Bobby Lashley story. Commercial break. Johnny Gargano is walking backstage. When the Miz walks up to him, Miz hands him a goodwill card for Candice LeRae. Gargano says she has to tell the truth about what happened with Dexter Loomis. And we'll make sure he does it next week. Gargano opens the door and unsigned. Okay, so we get a video package. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at WWE Crown Jewel on November 5th. Bailey makes her way to the ring along with WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Commercial break. Brock Lesnar will appear on Raw next week. Okay, so we get a non-title match. Bailey, accompanied by Damage Control, versus the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. All right, I must say this main event, um, I enjoyed this main event. Yeah, I enjoyed this main event. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed this main event. So it says the bell rings and Bailey takes her time putting herself through the ropes. They lock up, but Bianca Belair powers her back. They lock up again, and Bailey shoves her back this time. Bianca Belair back with a waistlock takeover. Bailey fights up and knocks Belair back. Bailey attacks the arm and applies an armbar. Bianca Belair fights up and hits a scoop slam. Bailey quickly retreats to the ropes. They lock up and Bailey applies a side headlock. Bianca Belair whips her off and hits a shoulder tackle. Bianca Belair hits the ropes and cartwheels over her. Bianca Belair, before Bianca Belair goes for a roll, but Bailey pins her for a 2 count. Bianca Belair slingshots over her and does a hairspring, but Bailey clotheslines her down for a 2 count. Bianca Belair soon backflips over Bailey and hits a suplex for a near fall. Bailey hits a suplex. His attempt. Bianca Belair tries to roll through one another, but Bailey counters with a crossface attempt. Bianca Belair fights up. It's a neckbreaker. Bailey rolls out of the ring to recover, but Bianca Belair soon flattens her with a plancha. Okay. 2 count. Bianca Belair slingshots over her and does a handspring, but Bailey clotheslines her down for a 2 count. Bianca Belair soon backflips over Bailey and hits a suplex. Bianca Belair tries to roll through for another, but Bailey counters with a crossface attempt. Bianca Belair fights up and hits a backbreaker. Bailey rolls out of the ring to recover, but Belair soon flattens her with a plancha. So we go to commercial break. Well, we come back from the break to see Bailey pull Bianca Belair onto the apron and give her a suplex to the floor. Bailey gets her in the ring. Belair fights back with a roll up, but Bailey kicks out at 2. Bailey attacks her in the corner, but Bianca Belair fights back with a kiss of death attempt. Bailey holds the ropes and knocks Belair back for a 2 count. Bailey attacks Bianca Belair's injured arm and takes her down. Bailey goes for an elbow drop, but Bianca Belair moves. Bailey tries again for the same result. Bianca Belair knocks Bailey back and twists away her from her. Bianca Belair shows her and avoids a dive. Bailey crushes and burns the floor. Bailey angrily gets back in the ring, and Bianca Belair hits a vertical suplex. Bianca Belair shakes feelings into her injured arm. Bianca Belair hits a pair of shoulder tackles and a drop kick. Bianca Belair punches away at her in the corner, but Bailey soon grabs the braid. Bianca Belair fights her and hits a scoop slam. Bianca Belair goes for a handspring standing moonsault, but Bailey gets the knees up. Bianca Belair avoids a roll up and rolls her up for a near fall. Bailey hits a back elbow and goes for the second rope. Bianca Belair gets the knees up on the elbow drop attempt. Bianca Belair hits a handspring standing moonsault for a near fall. Bailey rolls out of the ring to recover. Bianca Belair follows her out, but Bailey pulls her in the timekeeper's area. Bailey pulls the braid and hits the arm breaker for the arm breaker on the floor. So we go to commercial break. All right, we come back from the break to see Bianca Belair attempt a superplex. Bailey fights it and goes for the kiss of death on Bianca Belair, but Bianca Belair counters into the Bailey to belly for a near fall. Bailey rolls out of the ring to recover. Bailey grabs the braid and throws her into the barricade. Bailey goes to whip her into the steps, but Bianca Belair reverses on her. Belair puts her in the ring and stand over Bailey. Bailey stuns her with a forearm, but Belair responds back with a forearm. They brawl before Bianca Belair hits the ropes and hits a spine bust for a near fall. Bianca Belair goes to the top rope, but Io Sky distracts her. Bailey blindsides Belair and hits Bailey to Bailey off the top of the second rope for a near fall. Bailey throws Bianca Belair out of the ring and tells Dakota Kai and Io Sky to clear the commentary table. They follow Bailey's command. Bianca Belair fights Bailey off before taking out Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Bianca Belair grabs Bailey and powerbombs her onto the commentary table. Bianca Belair powerbombs her into the ring post and hits an alley oop into the apron. Bianca Belair pulls Bailey in the ring. Dakota Kai and Io Sky double team Bianca Belair and puts her in the ring. The referee catches this and ejects them from ringside. All of a sudden, Nikki Cross wipes out Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and the referee with a crossbody block. Bianca Belair attacks Bailey, but Nikki Cross now announce her old name. Nikki Cross attacks Bianca Belair. Bailey covers for the win. The winner of the match, Bailey. Nikki Cross attacks Bailey after the match and beats her down. Nikki Cross then saw to end the show. As you can see the thumbnail, by the way. But anyway, and Monday Night Raw goes off the air. But like I said earlier, Monday Night Raw was a decent show, and that's all I got to say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. It was a decent show. That's all I got to say. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications when I go live on YouTube or premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm out of here. Kept your crew, kept your kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.